Overwatch might be known for its chaotic team fights and iconic heroes, but one thing almost everyone agrees on is this: Blizzard makes some of the best game cinematics ever. Seriously, some of these feel like scenes straight out of a Pixar or Marvel movie. Today we're counting down the top 5 best Overwatch cinematics of all time, ranked by storytelling, animation, and the moments that gave the entire community chills. Since the release of Overwatch, Blizzard has dropped multiple animated shorts that dive deep into the heroes, their pasts, and the world they live in. Some are emotional, some are epic, and some are straight-up cinematic masterpieces. Starting off at number 5, we have Alive. This was one of the first cinematics that really defined the tone of the Overwatch universe. It follows Tracer trying to stop an assassination attempt carried out by Widowmaker. What makes this cinematic so great is the contrast between the two characters. Tracer is energetic, optimistic, and constantly moving, while Widowmaker is cold, precise, and completely emotionless. The fight scene is still amazing to watch today, especially when Tracer rewinds time mid-battle to try and save the target. Even years later, the animation and pacing still hold up incredibly well. At number 4, we have Zero Hour, the cinematic that revealed Overwatch 2. This one feels less like a short and more like the opening scene of a full movie. The story takes place during a massive Omnic attack in Paris, where Winston realizes the world needs Overwatch again. The highlight here is the team finally coming together. Seeing heroes like Tracer, Mei, and Brigitte fighting side by side again gave a lot of longtime fans goosebumps. Winston's speech about heroes inspiring hope is one of the most powerful moments in the entire series. Number 3 goes to The Last Bastion, is that it barely has any dialogue at all. Instead, it tells the story entirely through visuals and music. It follows Bastion, a war robot that wakes up in a forest years after the Omnic crisis. As it explores the world around it, you see it slowly rediscover curiosity and peace. But when its combat programming suddenly activates again, you're reminded that this machine was once built for war. It's quiet, emotional, and honestly one of the most beautiful shorts Blizzard has ever made. Coming in at number 2 is Dragons. This cinematic focuses on the rivalry between brothers Hanzo and Genji Shimada. The entire short builds toward a dramatic duel inside the Shimada castle. The choreography of this fight is incredible, but the real moment everyone remembers is the reveal that Genji survived. When the spirit dragons clash above the castle and Genji removes his hood, it's one of the most iconic scenes in Overwatch history. It's emotional, visually stunning, and easily one of Blizzard's most memorable cinematics. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is Honor and Glory. This cinematic tells the story of Reinhardt and his mentor Balderic during the Omnic crisis. At first, Reinhardt is reckless and obsessed with glory, constantly ignoring orders just to charge into battle. But everything changes during the final stand against the Omnics. When Balderic sacrifices himself and Reinhardt is forced to carry on his legacy, it completely reshapes who he becomes as a hero. The final scene, where Reinhardt kneels before the fallen Crusaders, is easily one of the most emotional moments in any Overwatch cinematic. It's powerful, tragic, and perfectly captures what the idea of being a hero really means. And that's the top 5 best Overwatch cinematics. But honestly, Blizzard has made so many great ones that this list could easily change depending on who you ask. What's your favorite Overwatch cinematic? Did Dragons deserve number 1, or do you think another short should have taken the top spot? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content.